I'll cue you. I shall cue you. There you go, Bob. Stay on that hero shot. Where's North?
They quit. They saw how good they were.
Oh, I see. They're in the tunnel.
They better play, or me and Josh will put on the skates and we'll play.
Hey, I drove 2.5 hours here. Someone's getting on that ice.
All right, you ready? Here we go. 3, 2.
Live from the Recplex here in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, we've got a battle of 2 Illinois hockey teams, Wheaton West and Naperville North. The West team, you can see skating over the bench as Naperville slowly trickling their way onto the ice. Josh Berber, Kyle Smith, Bob Osele on the videography over there, capturing all the sight and sounds for us here at Sports Broadcasting Solutions. And man, I am excited to get this started. A lot of people did not expect these winter sports to happen. There's some COVID that is affecting the Huskies in the building tonight, as we mentioned. But it is still time for some high school sports, something I know we've all been waiting for as we get ready on the ice tonight. And the only thing we're sure about in terms of starting lineups right now is that Sean Denker is behind the net for the Naperville North Huskies. Other than that, there are a lot of guys with a lot of experience at the varsity and JV level that can make an impact in and out of the starting lineup.
Absolutely, and in 2020, anything's possible. So I'm sure that when the new regulations took place in June by Governor Pritzker, the head coaching staff, led by Bill Driscoll, told his team, look, man, we got to be ready for anything. Our goalie might get COVID the night before the game, 5 hours before game time. Anything's possible in 2020. If you want to play hockey, you got to put that mask on and be ready for anything to get back out on that ice.
They certainly are. It looks like Zachary Mulholland is going to be the netminder for Wheaton West. He is the goalie out on the ice right now. The senior had just 10 goals allowed on 86 shots. Goal allowed average of exactly 2 and saved just shy of 90% of his shots. Starting lineups out now for both teams as the face-off and the cup is dropped and high school hockey is going on again. Naperville more control in the back of their own ice. That's a number of I'm seeing on my easier, but Zuspan and Meyer up on the front of the ice, captain of the puck on the line, pulling back on defense for Naperville. That one's cleared behind by Wheaton West. And it's going to be called back for an icing face-off maybe on the left-hand side.
Yeah, that was definitely an exciting 25 seconds of hockey. We didn't see many shots on net, but a really quick forecheck, and that's why they call hockey the fastest game on earth.
It is hard to even see who was out on the ice quick skating, and a blur from both teams, really, as we have the face-off going on the right side and behind the net. Now back in the corner defending is number 15. Tripping down. No call by the referee, pop in the right corner. Left hand waiting back on it. Wheaton West takes the puck up. He'll flip up to the keeper, and Denker stops it with his glove. Now behind the net again, Wheaton West. Denker pokes it out with a stick. A good opportunity on net for David Hawk, one of the top goal scorers on this Wheaton West squad. Puck in corner now to Paul. Cutting back on it. Now Lilly, our pregame interview, flicks it ahead, going behind the net. Frank Core giving chase. He's going to take it. Feeney. And now it's up ahead with Naperville North. Davis takes it up. Lilly takes it away. Flips it back over to the Naperville North side. It's now Chris Goff.
Yeah, there's Goff. He gave him a fishing minutes on Sunday night. Doesn't have the best shot in the world, but he knows where to go on the ice.
In the middle, but nothing doing. Now Rapp taking it up, defended by 3 Huskies there. Good defense, and the whistle is blown. Looks like we're going to have a penalty on number 6, Jake Delaney.
Not much. you know, without instant replay, they don't show it, you know, on instant replay, so I didn't see what happened, but a 2-minute power play coming up for Wheaton West. So early on, nothing that you want more than a man advantage, and that's what's going to happen for Wheaton West here.
A minor penalty, and now Logan Boris taking the face-off for Wheaton West. 15 minutes remaining on the clock, 1:56 in the penalty. So Boris on the right-hand side, put it back to Wheaton West. Shot on that, no. Delaney with another one. Denker stops it with the glove, and we're going to have another face-off on that right side.
Easy philosophy right now for Wheaton West. Crash the net and see what happens. Keeping it simple.
Controlling the puck in the power play. Delaney mishandles, and a little fast break opportunity now for Naperville North. Coach has a lot of pitches on a little dice. Wheaton West has it behind him again. Taking it up now with Delaney. Delaney ahead to Zima. Zima on the right side. Put back to Delaney. Delaney down to Jacob. Delaney loses along the board. He's controlling. He has to take it away. Put it away. Zima takes it. And now back to Jacob Delaney. It's Brooks. Shot by Zima off the stick of Jacob. And it's another save for Naperville North. He's got 3 already there. Delaney flicks it on net. A really careful bounce. That almost went out. And a clear from Naperville North. A wholesale line penalty come on for both teams. By Jerry. Taken back now by Logan West. That edge to Evelyn. The best stick handler on the team by Coach Keith Jeffrey. Now up ahead as the whistle's blown. The puck is in the stick of defender Ryan DeVault. And we'll have another face-off here towards the center circle. North, and there with a nice check on the board. Wheaton West has it again. Poked away, it's the ball. One on about 4, so he's going to take it behind the net. Loses control, a couple of nice checks there by the Huskies. Gaius looking forward. Through the legs pass, thwarted by a couple of Husky defenders. As a battle's going on in the left corner. Coming out with it, and a shot, no good. That would be Hawk the shooter. It's up top. Shot wide again, this time it was the ball. Right there in the left corner, Ethan out to Eldensveld. Number 11 now, David Hauk has it behind the net.
Yeah, that 11, that's David Hauk. And he's one of their best players on the ice. Watch out for him and Ryan DeVolk at all times.
Taken away, shot stopped by Denker again. Great positioning by the keeper to keep that close opportunity out of it. Ooh, and a big check by Howe.
Yeah.
The referee doesn't like it though.
No, that's a new rule, Josh. Now, you're not in Illinois, so you probably don't know this, but it's a new rule by the HAI a couple of years ago. They're trying to get rid of unnecessary hits. Now, at college, that's fine, but if it's not a necessary hit, they're going to call boarding or charging every time. That time, it's a charging. And once again, a power play. This time, it's happening for Naperville North.
Well, one power play already. This one was for the other side. Wheaton West couldn't convert. And now the Huskies will try and convert their first power play of the night as David Hauk sits in the box for 2 minutes. But in the NHL, Kyle, that kind of hits a crowd pleaser, but I like them not encouraging those huge into the bench hits like you just said.
Yeah, just not a necessary hit at this level, and it looked like he tried to push him into the boards instead of finishing the check.
Face-off on the right-hand side. A couple of changes, some guys coming on now. Jacob Delaney and Charlie Jones coming on for Wheaton. Eldersfeld on the face-off, and Jeff Van Winkle off the boards, deflecting above the glass.
For all the kids that are watching at home, that was simple hockey. One pass to the point, one timer. Sometimes you just got to keep it that simple. Is it easier to get blocked because it's very easy to read? Sure. But if you try to make it too complicated, you're not going to get enough shots on your power play. That time they win the faceoff, get it to your point man. One timer, that time just didn't get on net.
Capitals do with Ovechkin. They just leave the point man right on that left side, cranking that at the net. Westman wins the faceoff again. Flip off the post from Hope. And Husky control on the rebound.
Trying to get it to Hope, and it was well read by Wheaton West. Beautiful job by Wheaton West getting it out of the zone right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Send it off the boards, get the line change.
Breakaway now for Wheaton West. They're short-handed, but great defense. Keeps that one away. That is Ethan DiLorenzo, the big forward, and the shot going into the front of the net, no good.
Decent pass, though. Stay on the attack. Just because you're short-handed doesn't mean you can't score.
Wheaton West with 15 seconds left on this penalty kill, with about 10 minutes remaining in this first period, staying aggressive despite having fewer numbers. DiLorenzo feeding down the left side. Good shot, bad save. Great stuff on the and the penalty is killed. Howard immediately heads for the bench. And now DeVos is going to bring it up. And a nice body check there.
Oh, look at that hit. If you're wondering why he's the captain, that one might tell it for you.
The shot way up and saved. And Mulhern diving again, going full butterfly to knock that one away. The net coming off and it's handled, and we got another face-off.
A lot of things happening there. Ethan DiLorenzo for a split second had a breakaway, then got the shot on net, then the rebound chance, then the goalie accidentally knocks off the net, and then a late hit, but it was definitely still with the puck near the guy, so it was definitely not a penalty against either team.
No penalty call is what the 9.5-minute mark in this first period, still no score. And Mulhern with another huge save here, and they stumbled just a bit. Come on! Wake up! That does not count. That was Vascarino. Actually, the light of some of the fans his little flat shot at the bottom corner of the net.
Yeah, I don't agree with that call. That early on the face-off, if the play had developed, you could make the argument for it, but 2 seconds after the face-off, I disagree with that call.
On his second power play of the evening. Nick Delaney taking the face off. Boris has it on top. Numbers back for Naperville. Boris trying to take it himself. He's checked down. Strong defense there by Vascarino. And out of it again is Delaney. Off the board, Vascarino's going to clear it away. Now Willie has it on the left side. Now Zima.
If you're the
in his backhand.
If you're the Wheaton West Warriors, you want to try to get the puck either on the stick of DeValk or Hauk around the net.
And a shot by Delaney deflecting off his own teammate. That's Lillard who's going to corral it. And the whistle blows.
A lot of whistles today. And honestly, Josh, I don't know about you, but it doesn't look like sloppy hockey, kind of tic-tac calls by the officials tonight.
I don't even see what that penalty was called. I think the net might have been off its hinges or something, but it's definitely a flowing game. A minute 17 and the third penalty tonight might not say that, but it was definitely a well-flowing game so far.
Yeah, that high stick call, definitely tic-tac, and I'll never completely argue with the officials because they're closer to the action than me, but 2 seconds after the face-off, I don't know.
Denker fighting for it in front of the net, gets his glove down on it before it's another face-off. A lot of traffic in front of Sean Denker so far today, Kyle.
Yeah, Denker's definitely getting his money's worth, as the old expression goes. No Crement, so he's going to have to get it done.
And Jury's fighting for it, losing between his legs, falling down his mouth back into the first time since the penalty. He's got it on the right-hand board. Losing it. And it's cleared away by the Huskies.
Excellent play right here by Naperville North. Not trying to rush. They had a 2-on-2. Keep the puck away from West, see if you can get a shot on net.
Eldersfeld, 3-on-2. Numbers coming back for the Huskies. Al trying to take it himself now. Denker knocks got away with the post check. And a nice leading pass to everyone. Simon Westman on a roll. We got the first goal of the night. Short-handed, and Dustin puts it in. 1-0 Huskies on a short-handed breakaway.
You know, Josh, that's a great goal by Naperville North, but if you're the netminder for Wheaton West, you got to go all out and dive for that puck. I don't know what he was doing when you're in no man's land like that, just going after it, half going after it like that with the stick. He was just begging to get beaten on the forehand, and he did.
It looked like he was trying to go out, but he didn't want to commit to that full knockaway on the breakaway. Either way, it was Tyler Dustin cracking his first goal of the night. Still 20 seconds on the power play for Wheaton West, and they're down a short-handed goal. West trying to fight for it. And Naperville North looks to kill their second penalty. Pass towards the middle, taken away. John putting it on the right side. He's going to pass it ahead just to show the final couple seconds of the penalty. 7.5 minutes in the first period, where almost a giveaway in the front of him. And that one's locked it up top. And nothing going for the left there. Right forward control to Lorenzo now. He's got a lot of speed. Centering pass to Lorenzo. Gets the pressing shot off the glove of the Mulhern.
Yeah, Mulhern looking a little shaky. Probably should have been able to freeze that. There's a shot. Almost another goal for the Huskies.
Another great reaction save by Mulhern there. Zach Mulhern stopping Di Lorenzo, knocking him to net behind the glass. That's one with the 7-minute mark.
Exciting action. Naperville North has definitely picked up the intensity on their forecheck. And Mulhern, he's had a pretty decent game, just that one mistake. And now North, they still have not given up a goal in their last 4 periods of action. Let's see if that can continue into the second period.
7 minutes left in the first, 1-0 for Naperville North. That goal is for Dustin. The ball control is behind him. Down the left side. Really near. The ball taken in. And he loses it. Even Di Lorenzo got on the back end. Center pass, really diving stop, and deflects the shot away. John Lilly giving his body to the ice to stop a goal there. And Nick Delaney tries a little deep move and loses it. And now Di Lorenzo's got it. Streaking down the right side. Really taking it away from Wheaton West. And Di Lorenzo still fighting for it. Now Nick Delaney. Check from Vittori. Now Hope's trying to fight for it, knocking Delaney around. Delaney still got it in his back on the left side. Centering pass, no one there, and the play is stopped.
Di Lorenzo's had a good night, but when you have 4 bodies around you like that, I would just tap it around the net. Not fire it around, but just tap it around the net, get off the ice, get fresh legs out there. It was definitely going to get stolen. So I was kind of second guessing why he would try to beat 4 men with stick handling instead of just tapping it around the net and living another day.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of that. It's really been a lot of guys trying to control the stick and make something happen instead of waiting for some extra guys. And another penalty call. Naperville North got a player in the box for the 3rd time. I didn't see it happen.
Yeah, the penalties are happening. We're seeing a lot more penalties, it seems like, than men on the ice. That's already the 4th penalty. and we still got 6 minutes left in the first period.
True, now Wheaton West controlling it. Early pass to the head. Now giving chase. And here comes Naperville North. Delaney's got it. Shot, glove save, gobbled, but stopped by Sean Denker. So fast-paced hockey again. Delaney getting a clean look, but long distance made for an easy-looking save by Denker. Off with Naperville North, they're trying to. Eldersfeld gets it back, looking towards the middle, instead of back pass to Curry. Sticks collide on that shot attempt. And Curry's going to knock it back again. Wheaton West going to reset. Now Jake Delaney. Beating his way through the team, going up the middle. Shot, pad, saved by Denker. And Delaney's looking to get his own board. In the right corner. Passing it ahead, out. Looking for Feeney trying to get inside. Eldersfeld. Now out. A nice pass by Eldersfeld. Now couldn't handle it. A minute left on this quarter. 5 left in the period. Eldersfeld just above the blue line. No offside there. He's trying to control it. Lombardi with some great defense. So John Lilly back in on the near side on defense. The third time we have a power play situation for Wheaton West. Face off won by Rapp. And Lombardi wide open wrist shot. That's the save by Mulhern. Great stop in the breakaway. And another one now coming on. Mayer down the left side. No clean look at that. Lombardi with strong defense there. Passing it back to Lilly. Lilly up top. Lilly gets it again from Everett. Lilly with a snapshot, no good. Everett's going wide. The ball's got it. Knocked away. Everett in his face. He's just been the goal scorer. And Mulhern passes it high. Deflects off the Dustin stick. And that's going to go out of play for a face-off at each team change line. Mayer staying on. Rapp coming out. Lilly coming out now, and the ref's trying to determine how exactly that puck got deflected up over the glass. 14 seconds left in the power play. And redirected the face-off from the closer center circle to the circle on our right on the near side here. As you see from our camera. 4:25 left. Tyler Zussman, the only goal scorer on that short-handed breakaway. And the story of this first period is a couple of penalties. As we see 4 now, 3 going against Naperville. One on to the Mayer to take himself. Above the net. On top of the slip is going to come through the stadium. 2 on 2 now. Very even strength. Deep move from Lorenzo. A nice save. The backhand shot goes just wide. Ethan Di Lorenzo has had some nifty looks on the net, but has not been able to connect thus far. Now Eberle is trying to take this shot. Strong defense by Frank Fuller. Now Rapp at it. Steps out as Delaney. Delaney off the backhand shot. I think that might have deflected off of Denker. Other way no good. Rapp at it. Through the legs. Through the lane. Delaney trying for the wraparound. No. Strong defense there from the Huskies. Zima's got it. Now it's in the near side. Zima fighting for Wheaton West. Di Lorenzo's looking to take it himself. He's got it. He's immediately taken away by Nick Delaney. Delaney doing the same thing. Right side block. Glove save. Denker can't control it and squared away by the Huskies. Flipped back by Troy Miller. Now the Huskies will have it a few minutes left in the period. Delaney tries to steal it now. 4 and comes up. Come on, man! Seriously? Got an empty net right now. Penalty appears to have been called. Eldersfeld's got it on the left side, looking for the wrist shot. Settles back to the lead camp. And now we got another one. Wheaton West won't have time for the penalties. That ball bounced around the net a bunch of times. before it was eventually tapped in by Jacob Zima.
Well, Josh, Naperville North has been on the attack most of this game, but you got to avoid the penalty box. And if West hadn't scored there, it would have been another man advantage for the Warriors anyway. So a goal for Wheaton West. Naperville North has had the momentum for most of this, but all that matters is the score, and Wheaton West ties it up. We'll see what happens late in this first period going into the second session.
It's been a nice counter of possession hockey versus really transition counterattack kind of hockey that we've seen a lot more from Naperville North, and Wheaton West finally able to connect, and they have certainly had the lion's share of possession here in this first period. 2.5 remaining, and the score finally tied up at 1. As we got a face-off in the center. Wheaton West wins it. Eldersfeld taking down the right side. Cutting towards the middle, shot wide. Being shot on the right side. Now a flick shot by Eldersfeld, stopped easily by Sean Denker.
That's a good decision by Eldersfeld. He saw that there was some open ice, got that wrister. If you notice, kids that are watching this broadcast, he got the shot low. Snapshot, get it off quick, and get it low. Try to get that rebound. That time he didn't get one.
Can't get them all, but just tossing the pucks at the net. Good things are going to happen. It was evidenced by that Jacob Zima goal just a few seconds ago. Naperville North winning a face-off. Looking for Justin open. That puck might hit the too far for a big one. He moves. That was certainly the pass the puck was intended for, but he was unable to connect. As play is stopped and the teams change lines. It looks like we have a penalty on Wheaton West. This time it is going to be Troy Jury heading to the ice. And that one is a penalty we certainly saw.
Yeah, absolutely. And I didn't see the call. Probably boarding, correct?
I think it might have just been hooking, but I know Justin had the intended pass and was knocked down right in front of the net. Oh, and now that I got this shot, he was really chased over there. Now the board comes. They've got a power play opportunity. Rams controlling it. And the defense is out. A minute and 15 seconds left and 1.5 left on the penalty. 1-1 to score. Meyer fighting for it with a couple of Huskies. Passing off the board to Evelyn Knight. Mayer jumping on the puck now. Lily's looking for it on the left side. Flicks it towards the net. And that one was intended for Evelyn. Couldn't get there. Now Justin. Shorthand goal already now. Knocked away. Mayer won't be able to get it because Lily throws it to the opposite board. No icing called, under 40 seconds now in this first period. Delaney's beat out of the stick. Lorenzo trying to take it himself. That one is back handed out of off. Knocked away. And now 25 seconds remaining. Side net shot knocked away by Frank Core. Delaney the shooter. And Lorenzo got a piece as well. 17 seconds. As we're nearing the end of this first period, Naperville slowing it up. Something going now. Josh Cooper down the left side towards the middle. Lorenzo waiting, didn't get there in time. Delaney ends up with it, and he's going to hold the puck for the end of the first period. 17 seconds left in the penalty from Jury, and 2 more periods left of Wheaton West and Naperville North hockey. You're watching Sports Broadcast Solutions. We'll be right back with more high school hockey.
You got 20 minutes. There's some more. Yeah, I think we can do another period on this one.
Better safe than sorry. We have one card. Oh.